what looked like a quiet night turned into a nightmare from above. From all directions, hundreds of Russian drones flooded Ukraine's skies, with Kyiv at the epicenter of a newly intensified wave of aerial terror that stretched into Thursday morning, marking one of the most sustained and complex strikes since the war began. For the second night in a row, Kyiv's residents were forced underground, rattled by the relentless hum of drones and concussive blasts. The evolving pattern of attacks left many sleepless and fearful. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said in a Telegram post that Russia had launched 400 drones and 18 missiles, including 8 ballistic missiles, in a 10-hour-long overnight blitz targeting the capital and military-industrial infrastructure. The assault left at least 2 people dead, including a 22-year-old female police officer, and wounded more than a dozen others. Authorities noted that Russian drones now use unpredictable flight paths, bypassing the city before reversing back, complicating efforts by Ukraine's strained air defenses. Just a day earlier, Ukraine witnessed Russia's largest drone offensive since the invasion began in 2022. 728 drones and 13 missiles were launched in a single day, according to Ukrainian officials. The Russian Ministry of Defense confirmed the strikes, claiming a coordinated group attack using long-range precision weapons and drones targeted Ukrainian defense industry facilities in Kyiv and a military airfield. While the skies were under siege, Russia's ground forces continued advancing across several fronts. The Ministry of Defense reported a strike using an Iskander missile against Ukraine's 35th Marine Brigade near Baratovka in the Mykolaiv region. In the Donetsk and Dnepropetrovsk regions, the Center Group of Forces reported the most devastating advances, claiming improved positions near Krasnoarmysk, Rodinskoye, and Novopodgorodnoye, and inflicting over 435 casualties on Ukrainian forces. Equipment destroyed included US-made HMMWVs, artillery systems, and radar assets. Air raid sirens echoed through Kyiv for hours as residents took cover. Despite the exhaustion and chaos, Zelensky reaffirmed Ukraine's commitment to bolstering its air defense and drone capacity.
We had a very detailed discussion about drones. We must significantly increase the use of all types of drones that help directly on the front lines. We will increasingly rely on drones and technological solutions to hold back Russian assaults and enable our active operations. We are also continuing our work to counter airstrikes. Everything related to air defense is today our top priority. Air defense systems, missiles for them, and drone-based air defense. We are also preparing new agreements with partners and expect to formalize them in the coming weeks.
From Kyiv's battered skyline to the bloodied front lines of Donetsk, Ukraine now faces a darker, more mechanized war, one where threats strike not just from the east, but from every direction at any hour, under the cover of clouds, silence, and nightfall.